Okay, I'm out in my car. I'm not going to do a drive-by painting today, but there were some questions about how I set up my camera to record the drive-by paintings. Look, there's yellow on my steering wheel. There's watercolor on my steering wheel. Anyway, so I thought I would just do a short, quick video showing you how I record my drive-by paintings when I'm sitting in my car. So I have been doing all my videos using my smartphone, and I'm recording with my smartphone right now, so I can't show you my smartphone, but I can show you the case. This is the case. I just got a new smartphone because my old one, which was going on almost probably going on 3.5 years old, it finally, the battery gave out on me, and it was more to repair it than what it was worth. So I've got a Samsung Galaxy 5 now. But this is the case that it comes in. And on the back of this case, you can see, well, this is the one I had on my Motorola, but I have this industrial strength Velcro strip. Here's the other side to it. You can get these at most fabric stores. These are the industrial strength ones. I would recommend, if you do this with your camera or with your phone, that you get the industrial strength. And even then, I found that now I don't know how it's going to do on this one, but because I've got the Velcro on the case instead of the back of the phone. But when you put this on the back of the phone, the heat of the phone will almost melt this. It just keeps it warm enough that it almost peels right off. But I don't find that to be happening when I have it on the back of my case. So I'd really recommend, if you do this with a phone, and I can't say anything about a camera because I don't have a camera. I have my smartphone. That's all I have to record with. And I would really recommend, if you're going to do something tricky like this, to put it on the back of your phone case. That way, you kind of protect your phone too. So I put the felt side on the back of my phone case, and this is where on my camera, this is where the camera shoots out on the back of it. And then up on my visor, this is my driver's side visor. I have a sticky, I call it well, it's the sticky side. It's got all the little prongs on it. And I stuck that up on the back of my visor. So when my visor's up on my ceiling, it's like this. And then here's that other side of the Velcro. And I just put it right over this little, they always put these little warning things on your visors. So I figured I could put my, I put my Velcro right over that little warning thing. And so when I'm recording, my phone just sticks right up here, and then I tilt it down, and my phone, which is sitting in here where my hand is, my phone is sitting in here, and it aims down toward my paper. And I have my paper, my book propped against the steering wheel. And usually what I do is my steering wheel will tilt up, and I'll put I have a big black satchel that I put underneath of my steering wheel, and then I tilt my steering wheel, I can't do it with one hand, back down again, and that will kind of act as a desk. Sometimes it gets out of frame, and I have to scoop my body up, and I scoop my chair seat up closer so that it is aiming down toward my lap. So, and you can see down here I have a cord, I have a charger on my phone, and this white cord right here actually goes up to my phone. So I'm not using my battery, my phone battery. It's charging while I'm recording. And what I really like about this Samsung is this cord is quite long. And on my little other phone, my Droid that died, my cord was not really long. But I take that cord and I can loop it up against my rear view mirror while I'm seated in my car. I'm not driving, so it's not obstructing my view. While I'm driving, I take all that down. But then it reaches over to my phone over here, and so I don't run out of battery power. Inside of the phone, I have one of those little, they're little recording, small little tiny card that fits into the back of my phone. And the one that I have, I went and I sprung for I think it's 8 gig and 16 gig recording that you can record on those little tiny cards. And on the Samsung, it fits into the back of the phone. And the one thing I don't like about this telephone is they make it to be a telephone. They don't really think that you're going to record daily. And you have to remove the entire back of the phone. There's a little plastic piece that snaps on the back, and you have to remove that to get your card out. So, yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and that I think they could have given us people who like to record on our phones a little bit better option there. And not only that, you have to, this case fits, let me take it off here. This case fits on the back of my phone like this, and there's no way the card is right in here on the back of the phone. And I have to, not only do I have to take the back of the phone off, I have to take this off to get to my card when I want to remove it and insert it into the little reader that goes into my computer. There are applications where you wirelessly communicate between your phone and your computer. And I tried one of those a couple years ago and it didn't work for me. I tried a free one. I might try again if I could do that if I could download from my phone to my computer without having to remove my case or the back of my phone. I would be a happy camper. So I have one of these Velcro strips here, right here behind my rear view mirror. You can't see it because of the way I have my phone angled, but there's also another one of these black strips right here behind my mirror, and sometimes I'll take my phone and mount it there, so while I'm driving, my phone will see what I'm seeing as I'm driving. And I did that when I recorded the video where I went to visit George O'Keeffe's birthplace. My phone was mounted on the back of my rear view mirror, and I only do that for a short time. I also have another black strip mounted over on the rider's side on the back of the visor. Sometimes I'll sit, or I have attempted to sit over on the rider's side when I'm working. I don't like that though. I have to shift things around, and most of the time I just sit behind my steering wheel. So that is my setup for my phone. It just fits right up in here. And you can see this is the little spot where the charger comes in. The phone sits here, and then the charger comes, the cord fits right up in here on my phone, and it just goes right down, charges right down there into my little phone charger. And I can get, a good couple of hours of recording off of a 16 gigabyte card. When I'm recording on the 8 gigabyte card, it records maybe an hour before it clicks off on me, and then I have to change my cards. So I think you can get 32 gigabyte cards too. So I just thought I would show you how I have it set up. If you have a camera, you might do something similar. I can't address because I don't have a camera, and I don't know if there would be a way that you could mount your camera, a small camera, up to your visor. I would think there would be. But anyway, that's how I do my drive-by paintings, how I record them. So I hope this has answered some questions and helped someone if they want to do their own. I would encourage, even if you don't record it, if you just want to go out and sit behind your steering wheel, go find an isolated place, maybe in a parking lot. That's where I'm over at where I usually go to the farmer's market, and there's big Wisconsin trade buildings over there. I'm going to do those again. But if you find an isolated spot in a parking lot, there are still some fun views that you can sketch without bothering anybody. Let's zoom in on those trees. My camera's going to jiggle a little here. Let's zoom in on those trees. Look, isn't that beautiful? Well, you got the stoplight there. But look, we're in town, and those trees are turning the most pretty, just gorgeous autumn colors. Zoom out a little. So, like I said, I hope that this setup that I have here, and with the little Velcro on the back of my phone case, right here, I hope this has helped somebody, and I would encourage you to go try your own drive-by paintings, and I would love to see if anybody does that. In fact, I would give you a shout out, like Jan Gray and I have been doing. So that's it for today. I'll see you on the next page.